Because I never,
legal, I think.
I didn't even know that story. I'm glad somebody explained it to me because I can't. But alam ko, the second name, the maiden name of your mother is what you call. You too likewise belong to that brand. Now, what happens if the matriarch or patriarch of the family, let's say is called whatever name, Locsin, kunwari. It's a big name in Mindoro, di ba? And then the sister has a nephew, a son, and he's gonna take over the position. What happens is, hindi niya nakapangalan. But many of them will use the middle name during the campaign, very much like mga artista. It's all screen names. I mean, but Attorney Sara says it's copyright, no? That's a copyright. That's a freedom of copyright. I call it a brand name, although it's really our family names on our birth certificate. But many will use others. Like I'm saying, I keep using the artistas because many of them, Estrada is ejercito.
Yeah.
There you go. Diba? And he ran under Estrada, but it's until now, even Jingo is running Estrada. It's Ejercito. It's not even Estrada. Estrada is a screen name. I'm not even sure if Revilla is the real name or if that's a screen name.
Revilla is the real name.
It's the real name. But marami dyan parang ganun eh.
But he filed, remember when you file your certificate of candidacy, you have a political nickname.
Yun ang
What he
lalagay
did
mo,
was to
political name.
conjugate
Bong
Revilla as your...
As
so
his
when he
name.
filed, it was Ramon Bong Revilla.
Okay. So kung gusto ko gamitin pa nga, kanyari, nagkataon lang, Bong Revilla is quite generic in the Philippines. Pangalan ko, Bong Revilla, and I grew up somewhere in whatever, di ba? In Timbuktu. I come in, and pangalan ko, I can show you my birth certificate, nakalagay Bong Revilla. Then I can run, I can use your goodwill. Chances are you'll win.
That has to be explained to politicians now.
The only way they can protect that is trade name, intellectual property. But none of them do. Yeah. I don't know of any politician.
It's not customary.
If the general public, meaning the entrepreneurs, don't understand intellectual property, what more these mandated leaders? Gee, intellectual property really has a problem in this country. Kulang na awareness.
Siguro, unless somebody tries to use their name.
Until that time happens, hey, I remember June called me, June Lozada. I remember Sister Mary John Manansan brought it up. Harry, don't vote this guy. He's not the same June. And then a day later, June calls me. Pare, hindi ako yan, ha? Who is this guy? Yeah. So I sought him out. I met him. His name is Apolinari. Bakit June pangalan mo? Talaga naman June pangalan ko eh. And why not? Popular na si June eh. Tama nga naman eh. Hey, politics is politics.
Another candidate who did that in the previous, I cannot recall now.
Another person's name. So may kopyahan din po nangyayari.
Without question.
Pero these days, napakahalaga yun ng trademark. I mean, if you're pursuing, creating or requiring politicians to register and come up with their trademarks. Why? Because these days, a lot of politicians try to introduce merchandising as a strategy of awareness building.
That's what they're doing in
During
America.
their campaign.
But they should create a tangible product, call it merchandising, successful
brand it
or
with your
not.
name.
Yes, brand it with your name. Then you can.
A perfect example is Sara Palin. Sara Palin and Bristol Palin filed trademarks.
Yes, they did.
Because they're going to use their names for motivational speaking, services, etc. And they're going to distribute this. So doon, talagang wow. And then for Sara Palin, it's more of, hey, you cannot use my name in you know, try to ruin it or use it negatively.
Because it's now a property right.
Yes.
So I can defend it from trespassing.
Entirely is a new, probably the IPO can help the politicians there and try to explain, you know, the difference of copyright, trademark. I mean, of course, they passed the law. But chances are, they wouldn't probably understand it.
Understand.
And then there are so many entrepreneurs who would come up there with their T-shirts, with their likeness. And then, you know, peddle it as a merchandise. But you are not associated with the candidate. So, ang dami nang nangyayari niyan. Example, nung huling campaign, the yellow ribbon.
Yes, it's very popular.
Diba? And then there were several interpretations of that. Now, is that a political trademark of Noy Noy?
Yeah,
diba?
well,
Yes, it was.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's not registered. So technically,
it can be used by somebody.
From the opposition.
Yes. Without authorization. Kasi no one owns it. So it's free for use.
The color yellow and that ribbon up and down.
That's why there was those who were advocating
ko bukas, takbuhan na lahat sa Monday, magre-register. No, but seriously, if they don't do it, the next campaign, that's open.
Yes,
That's
and
open game.
in fact, many use the yellow ribbon despite the fact that they are not linked or in any way endorsed by the party, diba? Or by Noynoy himself. So, meron talaga ding kopyahang nangyayari. But if you are a politician, is that not to your advantage if people try to copy your name or your
there are certain politicians who would argue that way.
Yeah.
Would like that.
Well, okay yan. That's good publicity. Somebody speaking up, hindi na akong gagastos, blah, blah, blah.
That's stupid.
Yes, but does that translate to votes? Kasi baka hindi naman siya iboboto,
At the end of the day, if you have your likeness differently interpreted,
yes, mirrored or what?
tapos nag-trademark siya, paano mo hahabulin yun?
Wala na, kanya
Nauna
na
na
yun.
siya.
Wala na, kanya na yun. Kanya na yun.
Like painting the Arab with a different mustache.
And
putting Arab Estrada there. Diba? So it's...
You know, if Noynoy didn't win, Erap was number 2, no? Let's not
He
forget
would
that.
have, yes. and
Yeah, he
would
was
have
number 2. Not Villar, not Gibo, it was Erap.
Yes, and I was telling Harry earlier, Sharon Cuneta and Manny Pacquiao have filed for trademarks of their names. The names itself, nagagamitan nila sa merchandising.
Smart.
And,
Very
yes,
smart.
it's a smart move. I mean, if you want to go into commerce, if, for example, you don't make it into politics, diba? You can go into merchandising, still build up that name, which is what is important anyway, kasi that's what people remember, the name. And that's what they vote, diba?
Pacquiao will be our next president. Ikaw naman, no? Ikaw naman, Pilipino, di ba? Pacquiao na, kaya nga may merchandise na para sigurado, di ba? Lahat ng Pilipino magiging boksingero
wala
na.
tayo.
2022 pa.
Great box.
But hey, like I said, elections start now.
Yeah.
Di ba? He's doing the right thing.
Yes, and
I mean, as we speak, he's dining with the Obamas. Okay ba? Di ba?
Yes,
Okay
yes,
siya, no?
and many people are people are proud of him.
Yeah, Sharon Cuneta, among all the artistas, believe ako longevity. Di ba? Sharon, longevity. She's still on TV Sunday night. Di ba? Married to a senator. Now, you don't even hear about the senator anymore. It's just her again. Siya na naman. She's carried her name in spite of all the trouble in her life and all the rough seas. She survived it all and she's still on top. Di ba? Believe ako, okay siya. She should merchandise her name and take care of it because anything she puts her name on, Sharon Cuneta, bebenta yan. Look at Wheeling Willie. From watches to shoes to shirts to microphone, lahat.
All products.
And why not? Why not? It's a trade name.
To a certain degree, there are politicians who are looking at that model. Ang problema, hindi lang talaga appreciated yung trademark.
Kulang sa comprehension eh.
Example, the signature
Ay,
of a nickname.
Nick.
Pwede yan
Diba?
eh.
Harry.
Kasi yung mga bags, brand bags, signature lang yan eh.
Yes,
So maraming ganon na, pero there's not a group that does political trademarks.
Wala. Although they should. You would recommend that they do.
Yeah.
And
In
why
fact,
not?
all of
I mean,
them.
it's for their protection.
All of them that
Even
ran.
the party lists. And, di
Oh,
ba?
mas
Even
lalo
the
na.
party list,
Yung buhay, di ba? Naglaban yan si Ray Señeres, tsaka si
Right.
Brother Mike. Sino ba talaga may-ari niyan? Because
The
obviously buhay talagang, El Shaddai yan, Brother Mike. That's obvious, same brand eh. I bet he's not even registered. And then, ang nag-register naman sa Comelec, talaga si Ambassador Ray Señeres. So, banggaan silang dalawa. It's still, I'm not sure it's resolved.
I think it can be resolved through that,
IPO. Only
They
IP naman
If
talaga
they look
arbitrator
at
eh.
it really as trademark, di ba,
But
infringement.
sa kanila kung sino una mag-register,
Yun
will
na.
own
Sa
it.
unahan. Unahan. Or
Yun
first
dapat ang
use.
message natin sa mga viewers. Pag IP talagang, there's a lack of appreciation.
Especially, to the candidates who want to do merchandising strategies. Go to IPO and register
Yes.
the trademark.
But it is not the success or the commerce of the merchandising strategies. That is only the excuse to be able to register the specific trade name, which is actually the political brand name.
The brand.
That is the real objective. But the other way is, because you can't just register a family name, and
You're
first
right,
and family
right.
name. So, kung hindi, tawag dyan, birth certificate, registered na yan eh. Sa civil, di ba? Andiyan dyan na yan eh. So, gagawa ka ng gimmick, in other words.
Even the colors, di ba, pinag-aawayan.
Yes, green, yellow, red.
Orange.
Orange.
Di ba, for a while, Villar was accused of using the
Yes.
orange Arab.
Correct.
Which-
You're so right. I remember that. Oo nga, no, may
Even
color trade
colors
name
are
nga pala
used
yan.
as
Ano?
trademarks.
Tama,
Yes,
tama.
So, yung mga ganon, although to a certain degree, hindi pinapansin minsan, once you realize it, it's really part of your trademark.
That
Even
you have to
the
protect.
Yung ballers.
Hindi, yung kay Era.
Ay,
yung
yung wrist, wristband.
wrist.
Oh, maganda yun. Yung pinalabas niya, yung makapal.
It's a signature na, di ba, when he goes out, he has that on his wrist. So, you have to protect that image, that
tsaka
brand.
yung Jeepney Erap, yung campaign niya, yung strategy niya, kinompose ng agency nila, yung Jeepney Erap. They actually built a jeep for that gimmick. And it works. Dapat yun, nirehistro niya para hindi maagaw sa kanya. Kasi I'm sure the next campaign, meron na naman Jeepney Nonong, Jeepney Pete. Sigurado yung lalabas na yan.
At saka maganda yung suggestion ni Harry, probably the creative part of political management should really look into copyright. Kasi may mga ads na, nagamit na yan Sino ang gumawa niyan?
Kopyahan eh.
Diba? To a certain degree, sasabihin ng ahensya, sandali lang, doon na yan sa kliyente. So, ang kliyente dapat ang mag-file ng copyright. Merong iba naman na ahensya, no, kami na. We will claim it as
Nangyari naman sa atin sa Department of Tourism, di ba, ginopya natin Poland, yung Polka. Dapat yun, nirehistro nila sa IP para hindi magamit ng Pilipinas. Ginamit nila kahiya-hiya. But nevertheless, kung rehistrado yun, madali ang labanan Madali. Ano ba naman ang pagre-rehistro? It's your only right to prove that you own that name. Kulang dito sa atin, kulang talaga na understanding intellectual property pa Saka atin kasi basta nirehistro na yan, negosyo yan, pangalan ko yan. But that's only for commerce, for licenses. It's not your product, di ba?
So even at the local level,
meron pa rin.
Pag nakita nila, that's successful, let's
copy it. Yeah, so yun yung culture
Kami sa Silver Brands,
take a shortcut.
I've announced that it's now a requirement, attorney. Any brand that comes in, be an inquiry or an awardee, it is a requirement that they are totally registered. Not just registered, but approved. It's very important. Approval is not necessarily elusive, nor is it inclusive of every registration. But when if I understand it right, there are problematic names, and there are many that are not. But either way, that cannot be registered according to.
So Superbrand is like an industry.
Well, we are
regulatory.
No, we are an award-giving body. We're in 88 countries. We're the only global brand arbiter. We're the only international award-giving body in the Philippines. All the ones are created in the Philippines and just for this purpose. We're the only one that's worldwide. So when we bring in brands to join into our program, our marketing program for the seal of Superbrand, which is an international seal, we have specific requirements and criteria. I've added on in the Philippines, which is now they're following in Asia and Australia, if I'm not I stand to be corrected, but I'm sure that's exactly the way it's going now. We're requiring international trademarks now for all brands that enter the programs.
Yeah, for their own protection.
Yes, it's not because of what I want or not what we want. But we've come to the realization that it's the only way brands can be protected. Kasi dito, alam mo, kopyahan. I was telling the story this morning. Alam mo yung Kenny Rogers? Sa Pangasinan, bumabiyahe ako. Just last week, nakita ko, isang manuka. Manuka, Kenny Rogers, manok yan. Tsaka kulay niyan, pula. Ito maliit na tindahan, parang andok. Ang pangalan ng lugar niya, Kino Rogers. Okay, Kina Rogers. Pero Kina, parang Kina Roger. I mean, yun, di ba? Parang bastusan Anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's it. We have political trademarks. We'd like to thank Ms. Malou Tiquia of Publicus and Mr. Harry Tambuatco of Superbrands. For all you politicians out there and party list managers, please do register your trademarks so that you own your brands. This has been Attorney Sara Jane Suguitan. I once again would like to thank the World Intellectual Property Organization and the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines. Do join us again next week for another edition of Intellectual Property.
Everything we listen to, everything we watch, everything we read, everything we wear. Behind all our favorite things, there is an author, an artist, an inventor. Genuine, real, original. Pushing the limits of imagination and innovation for our comfort, our enjoyment. Making life interesting. Enjoy their efforts, respect them. They help shape our world.